In elementary school, I took my first steps into what I would call perfectionism and people-pleasing. We were with the teacher going through, the normal disciplinary system. I went through that whole year and I don't think I even got a warning. Looking back, that set the expectation in my mind that I could never put a foot wrong. I played on my university's men's soccer team, was studying biochemistry and molecular biology. Appearances can be deceiving because I don't think a single person on that campus knew that I was suffering from major depression and contemplating suicide. It sometimes felt like I was clawing for air, almost drowning a bit. I can remember walking along this bridge and I stop about halfway through. I look at my hand and it's gripping the railing so tightly. In that moment, I forced myself to reflect on the fact that there were thoughts of suicide within my mind. In the next week, it came down to trusting and leaning on people closest to me for that strength and support. I was incredibly lucky to have parents that created this safe, secure environment to always say, hey, you can call us about anything. It was somewhat late at night. They picked up right away. They asked me immediately, what's going on? Are you okay? I just kind of unloaded them.
I think you just run the full gamut of emotions when you hear something like that. A lot of self-blame. A lot of, did we put too much pressure on him? It was a wake-up call.
It wasn't really about what they said. It was about them being there and being the ear to listen. Without their support to just let me know that it was okay to not be fully okay, I don't think I would have engaged in the services that were readily available to me on campus. That was the foundation that really turned everything around. One of the biggest things that I had to do was redefine success. In the months to follow, it wasn't necessarily like the sunshine came out and things got immediately better. I can remember life in those first few months afterwards hitting pretty hard. It would have been so easy to sink back into the old habits, but I am so thankful that when I did, I took advantage of the resources and the support system to really propel me forward on my journey.
As you go through life and you learn what works for you, you also gain the confidence that I've overcome such things in the past. I will continue to overcome such things in the future. I'll use my toolkit. May have to increase my toolkit. It may not always work, but at least know I have a few things that I can fall back on. I don't think it's ever too late to start teaching your child resilience. We're always works in progress.
I'm very happy with where I'm at today. I started working at Children's Healthcare of Atlanta. I'm living with some of my best friends, still trying to play soccer a few times a week. One thing I would like for the parents, the caregivers, to take away from this is the importance of authentic dialogue. Something as simple as that can go a long way for kids to say, no, how are you really doing today? Tell me more.